Steel trap.
How can they stay?
Again. Need some stitching? Cough up some Just a sec. Let me heat up my cauterizing stick. Better, right?
Yeah? What? We never do. We're not allowed to.
My face hurts!
You're telling me!
My face hurts!
Those practices are frauds.
Who? Shit. Cordite? You're not still mad at me, are you?
I don't even remember you.
Oh, well, I asked you a question last time, and you got mad. I won't ask you again, but can I ask your friends?
I don't give a damn.
Thanks. So hey, you're kinda hot. How'd you like me to take your picture? Oh, all of you. You're all so tough and dangerous, and I got a tent nearby. Oh, okay. So... how do you have that? I thought I hit that where... No! I've never seen that tape in my life! I don't know what you're talking about. There's this videotape I've been trying to find for years and years. Bikini Heat 3. I've got Bikini Heat 1 and Bikini Heat 2, and I've got to know how it all ends. You get me that tape, and I'll tell you what you want. That, or the money, and you've got yourself a deal. Oh my God! I can't believe this. I've been looking for so long. Now I finally have it. Okay, here's a camera you can play the steel trap tape on. Just watch it in the playback window. It's, well, I've kind of got a thing for Liberty Buchanan. She's so commanding, you know? Every time she comes out of her compound, I try to sneak some footage of her, too. Watch later.
Pathetic.
So one time, I was following her around, and I shot her talking to Steel Trap, and... well, if the other gangs heard what Steel Trap said about them, boom, you know? Like, big. I was gonna show it to the payaso boss, Lecharito, the next time Steel Trap picked on me, but, anyway, you've got it now. Thanks for the tape. Cannot wait.
After I take back my father's throne, the payasos are going to be a liability. Too dumb to be trusted.
Don't you worry about those clowns. I've got plans for them.
Oh?
Gonna trick that asshat, Lecherito, into making them take on the marshals by themselves. Nice little diversion for us, but it'll turn the payasos into clown burgers.
Good. Just make sure there are no survivors. On either side.
Hey, it's old news again. What do you want now? Oh, really? Will I need a magnifying glass to see it? Que chingados, wait just a goddamn minute. You didn't say it was something like that. Let me see. Madres! They've been zooming me for weeks! Telling me the payasos are an integral part of the plan? And now I find out they're using me for marshal bait?
Trust you to be blinded by a pat on the head.
Fuck you, has-been. But alright, I'll back your play. I still think you're yesterday's lunch and a high-horse snob, but at least you never shit in my face and told me it was candy. Whenever you're ready, the payasos will be right behind you. Now get off my porch!
Scar collectors! What? You ready now? About fucking time. Hope you're ready to die, Cordy. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ready for the war to settle the score? The wonder in the tundra, the demolition to rule the coalition. That's right, you plebes. Whoever wins this rumble is the new king of the jungle. So you all better
Quit talking and start fighting.
way to ruin my moment, speed bump. All right, fine. Let the vehicular homicide begin!
You shaking? You should be.
you will suffer the same fate! Die, wicked vermin!
usurper is dead. Ironclad Cordite is your king once more. Mine. The collectors are mine again. Another trial bested. Now there is only my return to the East to accomplish. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten our deal. You have stood by me, I will stand by you. Until we take our revenge on that honorless fool, the Patriarch, I am yours to command. The moment he's dead, I take the Scar Collectors east like I promised. But first, his daughter. Lead on.
My face hurts!
You're telling me?
My face hurts!
You're telling me?
Fuck. Cordite!
Well, hey. Guess you graduated from follower to leader now. Go right in.
you're funny? The only funny thing about you is the smell. Hey! That was a joke, pendejos! No more warnings, pendejos! Touch that again, and we'll be sending you to risk.
Ironclad cordite. I was wondering what made my shaky little coalition of pawns self-destruct. I should have guessed it was you. I'm impressed. You know how to light matches inside a fireworks factory. Bravo. But really, it's not you I'm angry at. A dog can't be blamed for fighting to the top of a trash heap. That's its nature. I reserve my anger for my father, who should have killed you when he had you.
I would have if I was him.
Instead, he held you, in case you might be useful one day in some political bargain. Fool. He fails to understand that bargains and alliances just lead to endless, unwinnable wars. Why can't he see the simple truth? That only by ruling everything and everyone can one truly have peace. Only in empire is there stability. A world in chaos is ripe for the taking, and you, intentionally or not, have made the taking of it just a little bit easier. You've got both my brothers locked up in your headquarters. All the eggs I want to crack are in one basket. So, thanks. Is that sarcasm? Well, it doesn't matter. Now, I'm...
Liberty Buchanan? My name is Lucia Wesson, and I call you out for the deaths of my family and the kidnapping of my father. Return him to me without delay. Also, I demand satisfaction from you. Gun to gun.
That'll have to wait until we're done here. But you can speed the proceedings and the release of your father if you switch sides and fight for me.
No, thank you, Miss Buchanan. I know what my father would say to such a proposal. Unfortunately, it's not fit for polite company. Or yours.
Then you'll have no one to blame but yourself when he dies, will you? Now, where were we? Oh, right. Whatever ultimatum you're here to give me, I'll save you the trouble and give you one of my own. Go back to Arizona, Rangers, and I'll pretend none of this happened. Stay, and you die alone, far from home. What do you say?
What did you say? I'd sooner kill this witch than side with her.
Ha! After all the setbacks you've handed me, do you think I'd... On the other hand, you have proven yourself remarkably resilient. And you're certainly better organized than these rust bucket savages. All right, Rangers. Surrender to me and the future will be ours.
The hell we are. I told you I'd kill her.
real!
Ironclad cordite. I was wondering what, but really,
I would.
that only by ruling everything and everyone, a world in chaos is. You've got both my brother. Is that
Liberty,
that'll?
no.
Then you'll have whatever ultimatum you're here to give me. I'll save you the trouble and give you one of my own. Go back to Arizona, Rangers, and I'll pretend none of this happened. Stay, and you die alone, far from home. What do you say? What? What have you done? I've lost the... Fuck!
Aha! Now it's a fair fight.
Attack! Now! Hurry!
will gut you like a fish! Sheath! I'm protected!
Gonna gun you down! Flanking them Hotlanders!
Let's let them know we're here.
You've won. You want to take me to my father? I'll go quietly. Humiliating.
This is Ranger HQ. Go ahead, Team November. That's amazing, November 1. How did, Well, you know what? Never mind. I'd rather hear this one in person. Transport is inbound to pick up 1 Liberty Buchanan. Well done, Team November. Over and out.
So much for the daughter. Now for the father. I will not be satisfied until I see Buchanan dead at my feet. Are you ready to take down the Patriarch? Is that really what you want? I can't guarantee I can keep them in check. Might get a lot of collateral damage. Fine. The gangs will stay here until I return and prepare for the march to Kansas. Let's ride.
payasos. The scar collectors are gunning for the title against the payasos. Who's gonna win? Who cares? We just want to see some carnage. Now, here comes the payasos with Herbie, el insecto del amor. That little fucker is fast and packs a punch. Herbie's popping the sunroof. Holy shit! He's got a rocket launcher. Wait. What the fuck is he aiming at? Oh, shit!
Thank you for the rescue, friends. Forgive me for not looking my best. These savages haven't allowed me a bath or a change of clothes since they kidnapped me. I'm Percival Wesson of the 100 Families.
Daddy? Oh, thank God I found you. I've been praying for this day.
Peaches, you're alive. I can't believe it. I was so afraid that...
Oh, but Daddy, Mama and little Percy are dead. The Dorseys killed them in the Garden of the Gods. I couldn't protect...
Hush, Lucia, hush. You would have saved them if it was possible to do so. I know that. Aren't you the bravest daughter that ever was?
I tried to be, Daddy. I went after Nelius Dorsey to get my revenge. The Rangers and I found him and confronted him.
You talked to Nelius?
I pulled the trigger on him myself. Mama and Percy, I got justice for them.
It's complicated. No, it's not. I won't lie to you, Lucia. Not when you're all I have left. Nelius told you the truth.
Oh, Daddy.
I'm sorry, darling. Truly. You see, years ago, the Patriarch asked me to get some men together and disrupt a meeting of the Dorseys, who were agitating to establish elections in Colorado. Saul, he didn't feel it was time for that yet. So we showed up in hoods, brandishing clubs, ready to teach them all a lesson. But it only took one Dorsey fighting back, and I started shooting instead of swinging. I was just so mad that they'd turn on the man who had saved us all. Well, once one was dead, we had to kill the rest, didn't we? I mean, we couldn't let my sins tarnish Saul's reputation. So we hunted him down. Until Nelius showed up at our doorstep, I thought we'd got them all. Not in so many words. Maybe I just thought that's what he wanted. He certainly wasn't displeased when I told him what had happened. He just told me to be damn sure I got all the witnesses. And we never spoke of it again.
Oh, Daddy, Mama and Percy, they'd still be alive if you hadn't killed those Dorseys. It all comes back around to you. What do I do now, Rangers? What do I do with my father? Let him live or die by the rule of law that he talked so much about when I was growing up. Yes, that seems just.
Whatever the judgment is, I will accept it. I deserve any punishment they mete out.
Then I will take you to Sheriff Daisy. Let's go home, Father. That's right. There's work yet to be done, isn't there? Daddy, will you promise me that you will go home and wait for me?
I will. I promise. I will be there when you get back. I love you, Lucia. Never forget that. Be a better Wesson than I was.
Yippee-ki-yay, cowboys. Dead Red checking in. Come back secure, you copy? Roger that. So, give me the news. Is Liberty Buchanan handled? Can't say I'm happy to hear it. Might just bite you in the ass later. Might bite all of us in the ass. I hope you're at least ready to help with the second part of the plan. It's time to bring the fight to the Patriarch's palace. Are you with me? Fantastic. We'll be ready for you. But I've got some bad news, too. The Patriarch knows you're coming. He's got the city locked down tight. Your only way into downtown is through Ranger HQ, so head that way. We'll see you there. Dead Red out.
November, thank God you're here. We got ourselves a situation. Some of your recruits have sided with the Patriarch and they're keeping us out of the base. And we need to get into the base. If we're gonna take down Saul, we gotta get you and your truck downtown. Unfortunately, he knows we're coming and he's blocked the city gate. There's another way, but we gotta get to the war room to use it, and these fools are in the way. Connie says about half the base. As soon as you radioed in that you were coming for Saul, they revealed themselves to be Patriarch lovers and started shooting anyone who wasn't. We came running to help, but they had the doors covered and we had to back out. On top of that, some of your friends and associates here want to join the other side, so we've been having kind of a standoff out here. You better talk to them and see who's with us, and who ain't. Thanks. We were about 5 seconds from shooting each other.
I have witnessed a darker side of the Patriarch in my time with you, Rangers. It is true. But I must believe, that these oppressions and brutalities are the acts of a desperate man in desperate times. And that now that his children's ambitions have been curtailed, Mr. Buchanan will return to the rule of law, and Colorado will be a just land once again. You, on the other hand, though I do believe your hearts are in the right place, do not value the rule of law at all. And I fear, if you were allowed to bring your plan to fruition, that Colorado would become a place of endless chaos and strife. Therefore, though it pains me to turn against those I have considered friends, I must stop you, here and now, the only way I know how. Forgive me.
Sorry to take the lead on that one, November, but I'm not letting anyone get the drop on you while I'm still breathing.
Man, I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. You know I'm not Saul's biggest supporter. How can I be, when I've seen how the sausages have made all these years? There's a lot of ugly shit that goes into keeping Colorado strong. On the other hand, I've always been more of a change the system from within kind of guy. And what you folks are proposing is, quite frankly, bananas, and liable to get a substantial portion of Colorado killed. So no, I won't help you with your coup. And if you let me go, I'll probably mosey downtown and line up with the marshals.
So what now? Fair enough. Guess that's as good as I could expect.
Right, who's next?
Of course I am. I left all my squeezins inside. I'm going back in there come hell, high water.
I will carry his head to Kansas on a spike.
It's not just that, friends. This wasn't the mission. Everyone in Arizona is counting on us to deliver the Patriarch's aid. And if we do this, they could starve. All of them. But I'm not blind. I've seen what you've seen, and I trust your judgment that the Patriarch is not someone the Rangers should associate with. So, though I'm going to hate every minute of this, I'm with you. All I ask is that you finish the mission. Once we take down the Patriarch, get the supplies to Arizona any way you can. Please.
Oh, Rangers. I know Buchanan's a son of a bitch, and I know he's not doing right by the people of Colorado, but I'm here for my mom and dad back home, and that's it. If I thought you'd take care of them in Arizona after Buchanan was gone, I'd hold my nose and join you. But you've been worrying me lately. You just don't seem to be thinking of Arizona and the Rangers first anymore. I'm sorry. I can't do this. I gotta go back and help my folks. Sorry. Good luck, and I hope to hear good things.
Right, who's next?
Depose him, huh? As long as that means kill him, I'm in.
Right. Like I was saying, the Patriarch knows we're coming, and there's no easy way to get your truck to him, as he's blocked the main city gate. Fortunately, I know another way to get the truck downtown, but we'll have to get into the war room to access it, and that's where the Buchanan-loving Rangers are holed up with everything locked down. You'll have to override the lockdown the troublemakers put in place by accessing the system from the computers in the garage, armory, and brig. I wouldn't if I was you. From what I'm hearing, the Patriarch's driving some kind of super tank. You won't stand a chance against him without some cavalry of your own. Your call, of course, but I'm planning on coming with you. So, if only for my sake, bring the truck. So while doing my homework on this place, I learned there's a secret tunnel which leads directly from here to an elevator under Market Square, where the Patriarch is planning on making his last stand. Once you're in the war room, all you gotta do is use the computer to open the tunnel and power up the elevators. Then you'll be able to drive your truck right under Old Saul's feet and come up behind him. The system is called the Emergency Evacuation Tunnel, or something like that. Look for it in the computer's menu. It only gets simple once you're in the war room. Before that, we gotta fight your former friends. Yeah, I said we. I'm gonna leave my crew out here to make sure the Patriarch doesn't end run us, but I'm coming with you. Time to get my hands dirty. Let's get going. Let's find the Patriarch.
Body snatchers, Rangers! They're stealing our friends and replacing them with jerks! Let's get them!
You bet. That's what I came here for, ain't it? Oh.